Hello friends, family and other creatures of the sea, welcome back to another high level game of StarCraft 2. Today in the bottom right is a red Protoss player playing for Team Dragon Phoenix Gaming. It's the man, the myth, the legend, Hero. And in the top left here on Curious Mind, we have playing for Team NV, none other than Bunny. Alright. Bunny of course coming off a pretty hot performance in the GSL Group B. Spoiler alert, 1, 2, 3. If you didn't know yet, Bunny managed to get first place in his group, taking out both Su and Beyond. Beyond with a 2-1 score, Su I believe even with a 2-0 score. And Hero has been coming off honestly a hot life, because his life is fantastic. He's winning everything he plays in. I think he's recently gotten married as well, from what I saw on his Instagram. Maybe he's been married for a while, I'm not quite sure. We saw him with some lady in a wedding dress, if I recall correctly. This is a fast gateway. I'm looking at this, and this feels like it finished a bit too quick. This doesn't quite feel like a 12 pylon, because it's 6 seconds faster. So this is most likely a 13 pylon, 14 gate, with a second gate as a proxy. This is a very interesting build that I'm not aware of yet. So this is going to hit a solid 6 seconds faster than anything else that usually ever hits. That means that the first Zealot is going to be faster. That means that the follow-up Adept or Stalker is going to be faster. And that this unit that's going to get popped out will also be quicker. However, a pylon needs to be constructed. No, it's going to be a cancel on the Zealot. Oh no, second pylon is already here. I'm an idiot. I'm curious what the Zealot was for. Maybe in case he's being 2-rexed, he builds it. Instead it's just going to be straight away an Adept. This Adept, like I said, it started about 4 to 5 seconds faster than it usually does. Also, Bunny is looking at this and is probably wondering, hey, what's going on? Gets the command center on the high ground, which is the correct call in this case. Should follow this up with a fast factory. Ooh, bunker before factory. Probably also the correct call, actually. I said a factory, but I think the bunker before the factory is a superior play. For sure. My bad. Of course, Bunny knows what's best. Reaper staying at home is an interesting call. But at the same time, I don't mind it too much either, because we see the Adept over here staying defensive for Hero as well, because Hero is extremely afraid. Now, this Stalker's out a little bit quicker than you would expect, so I guess this bunker was timed for a regular 14 pylon proxy gate. This was a 13 pylon proxy gate, so just a little bit quicker. Cool to see. Factory does go down. I still believe that this is... Oh my god, I love this so much. This is something that... This is the type of stuff that Bunny plays. You know, his defense is often to be aggressive while he's defending. And sometimes things get a little bit too much because of that, but this time around it's just going to be perfect. He's going to be capable of occupying this bunker. I maybe even dislike a little bit that he showed that already. This gives his opponent a little bit of time to respond to it. Adept is here ready to do something. This depot's actually being taken out. Ooh, Adept's taking a fair share of damage. Depot's falling lower and lower. Tech Lab is going to be the first thing that gets built from this factory. No mine on the high ground does mean that that these Stalkers can't get taken out by like a mine that would be positioned over here. That's of course always a possibility. But the depot isn't going to fall anyway, so it doesn't really matter. No mining whatsoever on the natural. Bunny up 2 workers. This is a fantastic position for Bunny, who... Honestly, if I wouldn't be seeing the names right now, I'd say, okay, this is over. It's time to leave for the Protoss player. But this is Hero, and Hero... He thrives in chaos. He thrives in stupid situations. He creates these situations and he knows how to get out of them. He has, of course, a little bit of... Ooh, needs to be careful here, actually. He doesn't lose any workers. Micro is good. Micro is very good. Can he get the bunker? Yes! Ooh, very pretty indeed. That was some beautiful stuff there. Because getting that bunker means that you don't get the money back for the salvage. I was going to say there's a little bit of compensation against the bad eco. And that's the fact that the tech on the blink is quite quick. There is a gateway on the map that hasn't been taken out. That is an important detail here. The pylon has not been taken out, so aggressive warpins are possible. We actually have potential for some blink stalker pressure right now. 52 supply, 54 supply out of 62. The Banshee is a good call. It provides very steady stream of DPS, but could also go across the map to try and deal some damage. I think this time around though, Bunny's just trying to survive. He's trying to not die. Gets a second bunker on the low ground. The Adept will not be capable of shading on towards the high ground anymore. And that means that the high ground is now officially secure. Of course, Bunny isn't completely aware of that. He doesn't know if there's a robotics facility here or if there might be a hallucination coming in as well. But without any high ground vision, you can't actually blink on the high ground. So, a fantastic hold here so far by Bunny. 2 extra barracks are a little bit delayed. The extra gases are really quick as well. So, it is still a fairly odd start, I would say. Ooh. Adepts are going to finish up their shade. 1 adept gets taken out. And the depot survives, at least for now. Banshee makes its way over towards the natural. Hero will spot that. No, not yet. He's going to spot it now. Let's take a look. Okay, he's seen it. Recall. Can we get a recall on the natural? No, we're not going to get a recall. Warp in. Single stalker warp in. Just a little bit of first person here out of Hero. Is going to pull the workers away immediately. Blinks under that Banshee as well. Will not quite get it. Observer on the way. Being chrono boosted out quickly. Of course, Hero doesn't know what we know, and that's the fact that there's no cloak here whatsoever. Only a single Banshee as well. At the same time, Bunny right now already on 3 tanks. Only 10 Marines. As barracks 2 and 3 are flying over. 3rd command center on the way. Worker count still in favor of Bunny as well. Honestly, the gas count for Hero is looking pathetic. Charge, 5 extra gateways. The one thing I'm a little bit worried about here for Bunny is the solid infrastructure that Hero is working with. So despite the fact that the eco was delayed, there's not going to be upgrades, there's still a lot of gateways. And because gas is being cut from the natural, that means that tech will be delayed. There is potential for a big timing with a lot of zealots. And we see this prism being chronoed out, or at least being built. I'm a little bit afraid here. I am a little bit afraid right now for Bunny. I don't think he's behind. But if he remains passive for, well, another minute and a half, there might be a very, very big Zealot army. And Bunny needs to pull a move here that most Terrans will do. And that is a scan towards the natural. This is essential at this point. Look at that. Hero spotted that drop being picked up with the observer, immediately starts moving on the map. He's going to try and find that medevac. That would be a big deal to pick off here. At the same time, we have the prism already loading up as well. We have an observer more aggressively out on the map too. Uh-oh, where are they going? Where are they going? Is this a position they can take it? I think this is a position indeed they can take. Here comes a boost. Here comes a boost. Bunny, are we paying attention? Bunny, are we paying attention? Bunny? Oh!
Add-on complete.
Very close. Extremely close. At the same time, we see the Zealot Prism going in right now. Observer, of course, providing some fantastic vision here. Is going to move as well, Hero. Oi, oi, oi. Some good gameplay. Still behind. Down an upgrade. Is right now getting into the Templar archives behind all of this. Getting extra gases as well. Moving up to 6 gas immediately here. It's impressive. Do like that. Three tanks. It's going to be a push out here. Out of Bunny. At least that's what it feels like. These Zealots are moving into an area where danger is around. No Viking is out quite yet. But with this Cyclone, I think you can actually pin it here. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, recall gets used. I think they got spotted as well. You can see that through the fog of war. I wasn't quite aware of that actually. It's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. Double Templar has entered the prism as the Zealots have left it right now. Storm isn't quite done yet. That's still a solid 25 seconds away from finishing. But Bunny not planning on being aggressive yet. Line fort base is being taken here for Hero. Gateway still alive as well. Hasn't been spotted quite yet by Bunny. Bunny is making this game a lot harder than it really should be. It's getting the armory before the Ghost Academy. Which means that this army is going to be kind of powerful because it's going to have full shields. Here comes the prism with the storms. Tanks will tank a bit of damage, will not deal so much damage, which tends to be the main feature of the tank actually, despite its name. Now this is a good fight, kind of regardless of what happened there. +1 is going to be still in play for only one of the players, and that's the Terran. Medevac count is rather large as well. Still, it's a fight where I think Hero will be kind of okay with. Supply still in favor of Bunny, but Ghost Academy has been delayed. I really think this was a mistake. If Triple Ghost were on the way right now, you have an insane 1-1 push with Ghost, with more supply. and with superior upgrades as well. You'd be fighting 1-1 against 0-0, and there would be no shields whatsoever. So yeah, that actually would be a big deal. No splash, no shields on the army. A couple of mines are going to get taken out. There's still 2 mines in the main base as well. The third mine is in this location. I really think that these mines could contribute something to this army. Robo Bay gets built right now, second Robo as well. 3 ghosts are coming out, as well as the enhanced shockwave, and we have another prism on the way. So I think that Bunny is barely going to miss the timing when there will not be any Templar in a prism, if he wants to hit with the ghost. And the question is he actually going to wait for +2 attack? Because I think that would be a significant error here in this game. I actually would believe that to be a very significant error. 4 bases are mining for Hero, who's on 77 workers. No second forge yet. It seems that upgrades are more of an afterthought than anything. Single drop moving towards the bottom side will at least clear some of the vision that Hero had on the map. And we'll be continuing on for now. This mine will walk towards the 5th base, will burrow there. Burrows itself in, and boom, we'll also take out that probe, which is big. We have a large army on the top side, but Hero's not quite ready for anything on the bottom. There is a couple of storms, 1 storm, 2 storms. We'll connect with large portions of Bunny's army. I really believe that Bunny has had a great opportunity to attack for the past 3-4 minutes, or at least, well, basically the entire game. After the early game, it felt like there were good opportunities to attack. Bunny right now is being a little bit patient, being a little bit careful. And now the first 2 disruptors are out. Oh my god, these storms are blanketing this army. No control whatsoever here out of Bunny. Another storm, 3 storms completely blanket that army. And yet I don't really feel like Hero can just march across the map and kill his opponent, despite these storms. 2 disruptors are out, and that's going to make short work of these Widow Mines. That actually is very important, because this is an army that is vulnerable to Widow Mines. This is an army that is vulnerable to that splash of the Widow Mine as well. You see 2 of the Widow Mines right now. I'm burrowing. Oh, that disruptor shot's not going to hit anything. Double Colossi as the follow-up. Can we get a storm? No. Well, yes, we get a storm, but it hits nothing. We'll turn into an Archon. Guardian Shield. Guardian Shield. Can we get a Guardian Shield? +2 armor, please? Hello? No Guardian Shield. Sentry gets taken out. Not contributing anything to the fight whatsoever here. 4 base against 3 base, though, in favor of the Protoss player. And if these... Disruptor almost connects with one of the own Immortals. If these Colossi are not out soon... Okay, they are out. +2 is about to finish up. There's still a couple of EMPs available. I think I'm seeing... What is that? Is that 1 here? No, that's none. That's 1. Okay, we literally just have a single EMP right now. Good Zealot run by as well, winning a little bit of time here for Hero. Mine will make... Great control on that single Zealot here. At the same time, aggressive blink forward. 2 Medavacs get taken out. Colossi do have thermal lens already. These disruptors are shooting their shot. Triple Immortal, no, double Immortal. Does mean that there's a little more backbone to this army than you usually see in this type of Protoss composition. I feel like Hero is looking for a fort base to kill here on the top side, but is not quite there yet. That means that Hero doesn't actually have much of an objective to achieve, but he also should be happy with that, because, well, if you don't have an objective to achieve, it means that your opponent doesn't have any bases to kill. I wouldn't mind getting some more map vision, though. The top side tower hasn't been taken in a while by Hero. This bottom side is still occupied by a mine as well. So now we see Hero actually moving through this choke. Might actually end up getting surrounded here. Oh, my apologies. That was not the greatest observing. EMPs can hit, will connect with the entire army for Colossi, though, targeting on that back part of the army, coming in the back with the surround. Big disruptor hit, hitting a large chunk of the bio army as well. 2 Vikings are still alive. Mines are running out right now. More disruptors moving in forward. Upgrades still in favor of Bunny. 2-1 against +1. 2 more Vikings are on the way, as well as Cloak. And we have ship weapons level 1 and a planetary being built. I'd love to see a 5th base being constructed, but this Widow Mine already has 2 kills. Something tells me that might just be 2 worker kills that tried to already build a little base over there. Observer indeed gets built. Ooh, look at that. Cute splash. Splashed his own Zealot there, and then the Zealot still gets taken out by a different mine. You hate to see it. Would not want to be that Zealot. First getting lasered by your own Colossi. Shot in the back like that, just to kill the mine with the splash, and then get taken out by a different Widow Mine anyway. It's not quite the retirement that he hoped for, I guess. 5 disruptors are out. This is just a very, very strong army. So many robotics facility units here. Disruptors, Colossi, Immortals. We have it all. We could have had it all. Well, Hero has it all. If Adele were to write a song about him, then Hero has it all. I hope Adele sings better than I do, though. +2 infantry armor has completed right now. I do think that Bunny is going to... yeah, Bunny's going to max out. I don't think he can... I don't think Hero can attack into this, not into this concave. Bunny should not be chasing here. Beautiful setup. He's going to lose a couple of units though. Waiting for that max out. Waiting for the max out with the superior upgrades, but with an inferior army. And that's what's important as well. 9 Vikings against 3 Colossi. 11 Vikings against 3 Colossi. That means that the main splash is going to come from these disruptors. Defenses, where are they? I was gonna say probably the Templar. No, Templar just on the bottom side. Hero walking kind of into that concave is going to take the top part away and then zones with the disruptors. We'll end up losing at least 1 Colossi here immediately. Second Colossi is going to get sniped as well. We see a chase. And Hero will need to maneuver away here. 7 disruptors remaining. We have a crap ton of air units for the Terran player here. A lot of Widow Mines, which are not going to be too useful. The first 2 Liberators are being constructed as well right now. There's just not that much bio on the ground. We have 10 Marauders, 16 Marines, 6 Ghosts. That's it, period. There's a crap ton of disruptors here, which honestly Bunny can't really do too much about. Good EMP. Mine will also hit a big chunk. We have a base trading move here coming out of Bunny, and this is not an army that you can fight with a single or even with double warpins. There are ghosts in here, there's medevacs for sustain. That means that I actually think that Bunny should have given up this base, floated it away. You cannot fight cost efficiently here on the bottom side. I do not believe it. More Marines, Marauders, as well as Ghosts moving forward right now. Can we get an EMP? Can we get an EMP? Yes, we can. Recall also gets activated. 16 SCVs get taken out and only 7 probes end up dying. So Hero there with the quicker responses with the superior calls. As Bunny will have to leave his opponent's base. Now he's going to muster up a force to try and do some type of some fatal timing attack, I can only imagine. Because the eco is extremely poor. The funny thing is that Hero says, no, actually, I want to be the one here. Actually putting on some pressure on the other side of the map. And can you blame him? 7 Disruptors, 1 Colossi, 24 Stalkers. That's an army with some real sustain in there. Shoot a Disruptor every 5-6 seconds. While taking out this bottom side base. Templar are going to join up as well. We'll get caught in the scan. There's not enough energy anyway though. Ooh, good blink for it. We'll take out 2 Liberators. A couple of zoning Disruptors. Ooh, EMP hits 2 of the Templar. 1 Templar still there. 5 energy away from a storm. Don't think it's quite going to matter though. There's just so much Hero and so little Bunny at this point. 57 army supply, and a lot of that army supply is in air units. We have 5-4-3 air units, 5 medevacs, 4 Vikings, 3 Liberators. That's going to be 5-3-2 right now, as this army just continues moving forward. GG gets called, and Bunny will have to tap out. Hero wins the game, and that is going to be it. Here on Curious Mind, a Terran favorite map, by the way, which Hero played beautifully around. Just that early game didn't go so well, but in the end doesn't really matter. Is going to grab the big fat win. Congrats to Hero. And that will be it for me today. Thanks all so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see all of you next time for a new video. Thank you, and bye-bye.